Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my co-researcher, Professor Jovito Anita Jr., allow me to present to you a research paper titled Thematic Network Analysis on the Global Trends of Pragmatic Research. Pragmatics as a field of linguistic inquiry has witnessed significant growth and diversification over the years, spurred by advancements in technology, globalization, and interdisciplinary collaboration. As researchers strive to understand the intricacies of human communication in various contexts, the need to analyze and comprehend the global trends in pragmatic research becomes imperative. The analysis aims to uncover the interconnectedness of research themes, methodologies, and geographical regions, providing insights into the overarching trends and emerging patterns within the field. By employing advanced analytical techniques such as thematic network analysis, this study seeks to identify key themes, influential collaborations, and geographic concentrations of research activity, thereby shedding light on the dynamic nature of pragmatic inquiry. Although research findings in the past underscore the multifaceted nature of pragmatic research and highlight the importance of employing thematic network analysis to elucidate global trends and patterns within the field, no study has specifically compared the structure and development of knowledge in pragmatic research before and during the pandemic. This study aims to identify key trends, thematic clusters, and interconnections within the realm of pragmatic inquiry. Specifically, it aims to answer the following questions. This study utilized bibliometric analysis to look into the features and thematic development of pragmatic research. Title ABS key search syntax in the Scopus database was utilized to extract all documents related to pragmatics. From the initial search of 14,750 relevant records, it reduced the results to 12,841, limiting the year to 2023 and the language to English. The retrieval was made on January 10, 2024. The retrieval was restricted to English documents published between 1939 and 2023, which were indexed in the Scopus database. The bibliometric performance analysis was conducted using the metadata from Scopus and visualized using Excel and VOSViewer. The Excel visualization summary tables provide information about production, time, impact, and space, while VOSViewer visualizes inter-country collaboration calculated based on co-author parameters. The thematic structure and dynamics analysis was done using SciMat, a science mapping analysis tool. Strategic diagrams were generated to visualize the corpus's thematic density and centrality, while a thematic network was created to map the evolution of themes and corresponding subdomains. Following are the results of the study. Table 1 presents the overall research productivity and impact across countries. The data revealed that the United States of America tops the research productivity with 3,841 published articles in pragmatics, of which 129 are published in high-index research journals. It further indicates that more than 50% of the global research output on pragmatics originates from the two leading countries, the US and the UK. This means that the US leads in the number of publications, citations, and high index, indicating a significant contribution to pragmatic research. However, other countries such as Australia, Canada, China, France, and the Netherlands also contribute to pragmatic research, albeit to a lesser extent than the top 5 countries. As shown in this figure, the research collaboration among authors from various countries is characterized by 6 distinct clusters. Cluster 1, green, involves mainly the United States and Japan. Cluster 2, red, comprises primarily the Russian Federation and Canada. Cluster 3, purple, includes France and Norway. Cluster 4, blue, consists mainly of the UK, Italy, and Netherlands. Cluster 5, light blue, encompasses Germany and Spain. And Cluster 6, yellow, involves Australia and New Zealand. The size of the spheres in the figure denotes the volume of research production, while the lines indicate the degree of interconnectedness based on co-authorship metrics. Each cluster is distinguishable by its unique color. As shown in Table 2, the Journal of Pragmatics Q1 stands out with the highest site score of 3.6. Predominantly utilized by researchers from the US, UK, Germany, Spain, Australia, Canada, China, and the Netherlands. This suggests that the Journal of Pragmatics holds significant influence and credibility within the field, as evidenced by its high site score and widespread usage among researchers from various countries. Figure 2 depicts a bibliometric map of thematic evolution. Solid lines indicate thematic connections, where themes share identical keywords. Dotted lines signify thematic connections involving elements other than theme name site. The thickness of the edges corresponds to the inclusion index, while the size of the spheres reflects the number of published documents associated with each theme. Thematic network analysis was conducted to examine the main themes in research related to pragmatics. The figure clearly depicts 3 distinct thematic areas for the pre-21st century: Theme 1, language test; Theme 2, psycholinguistics; and Theme 3, pragmatics. In the first decade, Theme 1 generated 2 similar keywords: language ability and speech disorder. This reflects the multifaceted nature of language assessment during that time. This dual focus on evaluating both typical language development and identifying speech-related disorders was essential for providing a comprehensive understanding of individuals' communication skills and needs. Figure 4 illustrates the transition of new themes from the first decade to the pre-pandemic period. Notably, during the pre-pandemic era, language ability yielded keywords such as treatment outcome, case control studies, and neuropsychological tests, indicating diverse inquiries into language assessment, intervention, and evaluation. During the pandemic period, a notable shift in research focus occurred with online language tests and pragmatics, generating similar keywords, theory of mind, and semantics, while psycholinguistics was discontinued. This suggests a heightened interest in understanding the cognitive processes involved in language comprehension and production, especially in the context of remote communication and altered social interactions due to the pandemic. For the 4 periods, this section provides a detailed analysis of the research themes clustered in the context of language tests, psycholinguistics, and pragmatics. Figure 6 depicts language tests in the first quadrant with high centrality of 4.83 and density of 3.44, indicating its pivotal position and strong connections within the thematic network. This highlights a significant emphasis on language testing methodologies and principles during the period, suggesting extensive academic discussion and integration. Figure 7 depicts psycholinguistics positioned in the second quadrant with high centrality of 4.6 and density of 1.91, indicating its central and densely interconnected nature within the network. This positioning suggests its influential role and extensive connections to other themes. The association with semantics and interpersonal communication indicates an interest in understanding how humans process language and engage in communicative interactions, reflecting a holistic approach to studying speech and cognition with psychological frameworks. Figure 8 positions the pragmatics theme in the fourth quadrant with centrality of 2.37 and density of 2.19, indicating its central and densely interconnected nature within the network. This positioning suggests that pragmatics holds a pivotal and highly cohesive role with strong connections to other related concepts or themes. The high centrality value implies its significant role in linking various subfields, while the density value reflects the dense interconnectedness and coherence of concepts within the pragmatics theme. Pragmatics is closely related to keywords such as style, syntactics, child implicature, and speech acts. This suggests a focus on understanding language use in context, including aspects such as style and implicature, particularly in relation to children's language development. Figure 9 depicts 9 new themes that emerge in language assessment and research during the first decade of the 21st century, including skill, young adult focus, and speech disorders. These themes reflected a growing interest in specific abilities, demographics, and conditions impacting speech fluency alongside inquiries into attitudes, methodology, context, semantics, and relevance theory. During pre-pandemic period, 24 cluster themes emerged encompassing various aspects of language research from treatment outcomes to cognitive science. The proliferation of themes suggests a broadening and deepening of research interest, likely driven by technological advancements and interdisciplinary collaborations. During pandemic period, 11 cluster themes emerged, including skill communication, skill parent, inference, psycholinguistics, implicature, theory of mind, speech act, semantics, and relevance theory. These themes suggest increased focus on communication skill development, parental roles, and cognitive abilities such as inference and theory of mind. The pandemic likely influenced these emphases, highlighting the importance of addressing linguistic, cognitive, and interpersonal factors. Notably, the first quadrant clustered themes like skill communication, skill parent, and psycholinguistics, indicating their heightened significance and interconnectedness during the pandemic. This suggests a concerted effort to understand and apply these themes collectively, potentially aiding in navigating pandemic challenges. This study concluded the following. Based on the findings of the study, the following are recommended. Here are the references. Thank you for listening.